Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. The crowd laughed, the cameras flashed, and I stood under the soft glow of fairy lights, holding a microphone with trembling fingers. My white dress shimmered like frost under the chandeliers, and beside me, Daniel's eyes were shining with pure joy. It was supposed to be the happiest night of my life, our wedding reception. But somehow, I ruined everything with 10 words I should never have said. I joked that I was already married to another man, I had said with a grin, pausing for dramatic effect before adding, so Daniel might be my second husband. Laughter rippled through the hall, but Daniel didn't join in. His smile froze mid-curve, his knuckles tightening around his champagne glass. For a brief second, his eyes met mine, cold, questioning, and unreadable. The music continued, but the air between us shifted. I brushed it off as nerves. Maybe he didn't find it funny. Maybe he thought I was teasing too much. I tried to move on, but inside, my stomach twisted like something sharp was lodged there. Later that night, when the guests were gone and the honeymoon suite was filled with candlelight and the faint scent of lilies, Daniel wasn't the same. He was quiet. Too quiet. I laughed nervously as I slipped off my heels. "Hey," I said softly. "Are you still thinking about the joke? I didn't mean anything by it. It was just..." "Who's Alex?" he asked. The name froze me. I hadn't heard it spoken aloud in almost 3 years. My heart thudded so hard it drowned out the faint hum of the air conditioner. What?" I managed to whisper. His eyes were dark now, no trace of the man who'd promised to love me hours earlier. "Alex. You said once, months ago, that your first love's name was Alex. Then tonight, you joked about already being married. So tell me, Claire, was that really a joke?" My throat tightened. "Daniel, please, it was a stupid comment. I didn't mean anything. I swear." He studied me, silent for so long that the ticking of the wall clock became deafening. Then, with a strange calm, he reached into his jacket pocket and pulled out his phone. "Then explain this." He handed me the phone. On the screen was a photo, one I had never seen before but instantly recognized. Me, 3 years younger, in a courthouse, standing beside Alex. I was wearing a white dress, though much simpler than the one tonight. And on my hand was the same ring Alex had given me, engraved with our initials. My heart stopped. My world blurred. "Where did you get that?" Daniel's expression didn't change. "A friend saw it online months ago. I wanted to believe it wasn't you. But the resemblance was too close. I hired someone to check. They found records. Claire. You and Alex Miller. Married, March 2019. The air drained from the room. My knees weakened, and I grabbed the edge of the dresser to keep from falling. I had thought I buried that part of my life forever. "Daniel, please," I whispered. "It wasn't what you think. It wasn't real. Alex and I..." "You were married," he cut in. "Legally." Tears burned my eyes. "We got married in secret because he said it would help him get a business loan. I was young, stupid, and he promised he'd file for an annulment. He never did. Then he left. I never saw him again. I thought it was over. I swear I thought it was over." Daniel stared at me, breathing heavily. "And you didn't think I deserved to know?" "I was terrified you'd see me differently, that you'd think I was damaged, or a liar. I didn't want that mistake to follow me forever." His silence was worse than shouting. I could feel the distance between us stretching wider with every second. Finally, he said, "You stood in a church and made vows to me, Claire. You looked me in the eyes and said you were mine. But the truth is, you were never free to marry me at all. Please," I begged, reaching for him. "We can fix this. We can annul the old marriage officially. We can do it right." But he stepped back. "You lied about who you are. About everything. How do I trust anything you've said since the day we met?" I couldn't answer. Because somewhere deep down, a part of me knew he was right. I had carried that secret like a ghost between us, convincing myself it would never surface. I thought love could erase it. I was wrong. That night, Daniel left the suite. I spent hours staring at the wedding dress crumpled on the floor, my makeup smeared with tears, replaying every moment in my head. Every I love you, every promise I'd made, now poisoned by a lie I thought I'd buried. The next morning, the hotel door clicked open. Daniel stood there, dressed in jeans and a gray hoodie, his expression unreadable. "I talked to a lawyer," he said. "They confirmed it. Our marriage is invalid. I want an annulment." The words shattered me. I ran to him, clinging to his arm. "Please, Daniel, I love you. Don't do this. I never meant to hurt you. You have to believe me." He looked at me with tears in his eyes. "I do believe you loved me, Claire. But love without honesty doesn't survive. You didn't trust me with your truth, and now I can't trust you with mine." He gently removed my hands from his arm and walked away, leaving me standing barefoot in the doorway. Months passed. I finalized the annulment with Alex, who had long since moved abroad. I tried calling Daniel countless times, but he never answered. Every day felt like punishment, a slow unraveling of everything I once believed about love and redemption. One evening, as autumn turned the city gold, I received an envelope. Inside was a wedding photograph of Daniel and me, taken right before my ill-fated joke. On the back, he had written, "You can't build forever on a lie." I cried for hours, clutching that photo until my hands went numb. For the first time, I realized that betrayal isn't always about cheating. It's about hiding the truth from the one person who deserved to know it most. And maybe that was my real sin. Not loving Daniel enough to trust him with my past. Not realizing that secrets have a way of crawling out, even from the graves we dig for them. Now, every time I see a bride in white, I wonder if she's hiding something too, or if she truly gets to start her forever with clean hands and an honest heart. Because I didn't. And I'll spend the rest of my life wishing I had.